My name is Carmen, and today we have a reading for you about somebody who is just playing games, trying to make it seem like they're interested in something more than just a little bit of like naked time, a little bit of attention. This is a situationship that someone has already decided there's no room for this to grow. There's no opportunity for me to like fall in love. There's no need to think about whether or not maybe someday I want to live with you. I already know what I want, and it's just requires like a couple days and then I'll be out. So let's call spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. I hope you're having a good day. Hello, Carla. If you are interested in a personal reading, I would love to do one for you. My email address is wickedonestarot@gmail.com. It's in the description box as it's more information on how to become a member. Thank you to the current members. You can also find out how to get one of my homemade candles in the description box. I think we shall start with, let's go with the Tarot of the Nile and see what else we got. Ten of Cups, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Five of Cups. We have someone who likes to put, I don't know, some kind of, how do I say this? It's like they try to make their approach to love seem more considerate or genuine by looking for reasons that would prevent them from being able to move forward in a committed relationship. So it'd be like, oh gosh, I was having such a great time getting to know you. You really are great. But it looks like I'm going to have to move next week. So I guess we can't be in that long-term relationship after all. Or gosh, I've just heard from my ex and it looks like we're going to get back together. But, it's been a really fun 3 weeks and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your life. I do think this is somebody who is probably comfortable lying about these things or exaggerating things, but they always seem to come up with some sort of drama or excuse like, sorry, just, you're booted from my life, but hey, thanks for trying. Hello, Salvador. Hello again, Constantine. Oh, I would love to help you with that. Hello, Gigi. How are you doing? Hello, Danny. Happy Saturday. We have the Empress and the Ace of Cups. Judgment. There's a love interest that shows up and kind of ruins this person's playbook or their script. It's like the universe is trying to get this person to realize that they can't approach every relationship the same way, or they can't kick every human out of their life after 3 weeks. This is like, at some point, you're going to have to like fall in love, or you're going to have to like stop treating people like they're, disposable. So I think we have some karma for a player. Trying to think. I mean, there are a few examples in pop culture. I love to quote or like reference the Twilight Zone episode, The Chaser, about a love spell. But this isn't a love spell. This is somebody who has been playing with too many people's hearts who then falls in love with somebody. And it's meant to be a lesson that you need to stop playing around with people's lives. You need to stop breaking hearts. So they run into somebody who's a bigger heartbreaker than they are. Somebody who's more manipulative than they are. Hello, Keith. Hello, Jay. Hello, Jacob. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear you're going through that. I hope you can figure out what's going on. Hello, Jamike. Hello, Gnostic. What's up? Hey, thanks, Toxic. Hello, Ike. What's up? 7 of Wands. King of Cups in the reverse, and the Ace of Swords with the 3 of Swords. A taste of their own medicine. The player is falling in love with somebody who's going to discard them. So you've been reckless with others. Now someone's going to come along. You're going to get obsessed with them, or you're going to feel like finally you found the person that you wanted. Then it's not going to go the way you think it should. It's going to go the way you treat other people. Okay. Dang, I wish I'd remember to make some popcorn. 2 of Pentacles in the reverse, the 7 of Swords, and the Star. Okay. So since you've refused every opportunity to like grow up or become a little bit more mature in terms of how you approach romance, we're going to send somebody really amazing your way, and you're going to be a bit, you know, starstruck or impressed with this person. You're going to feel like you can use those same player tactics, or you can play those mind games and someone will chase you even though, you know, you're not interested in approaching it in an honest or, you know, with integrity. And then you're going to learn a lesson, I guess. This is the Mystical Cat Tarot. I can't believe that thing hasn't fallen off yet. Oh no. Hold, please. I started to shuffle them when half the deck was face up and half of it was face down. Hold on, I've made a mess. Regret. Hello, Steven. How are you doing? I feel like Stumbling In is also a song, right? I think so. Hello, Nushi. What's up? Hello, Murad. Look, I'm gonna delete that because you're calling me mom and I don't like it. I really don't like that. Please call me Carmen. Otherwise, you know, keep it moving. Hello, Hope. Hello. I'm gonna go with the Cyclone? Cyclone. Eh? Did I figure it out? I hope so. Hey, Elevator, let's try that again and maybe like not be screaming at people. We could do like non-caps, right? We could do like just capitalize in the first letter and then, yeah. What else? Sky Kitten. Is that a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's a Sky Kitten. In the reverse, granted. Slightly different. Sky Kitten and the Fire Kitten and the 10 as Sky in the reverse. And the Sky Kitten's in the reverse too. Sky Kitten, by the way, is the Page of Swords. So we have some information. It's like when you have a first impression of someone and it ends up being completely wrong and you're like, oops, excuse me, let me just like reframe how I approach this. But they can't. This is already somebody who is treating the, I don't know, actually like worthwhile individual in their life, their love interest, like, I could find like 10 of you next week. No big deal. What was your name again? Where are you from? Oh, cool. I don't care. They're already working on talking to new people. It's like, yeah, I'm not going to remember you. No big deal. But then with 10 of Sky or 10 of Swords in the reverse, there's something that doesn't work out when this person tries to cut off their feelings, end things, stop thinking about this person. Oops, fooled around and fell in love. Hello, Eric, what's up? With barbecue sauce. Hello, Kicker, what's up? Hello, Caleb, how are you? Hello, Only. How is Kenya? Hello, Vic. That's the point. Hello, Steve. Hello, Jelani. You guys got another Sky Tom. Well, another Sky Kitten. This is Sky Cat, okay? They graduated. I don't know. This is looking like someone's freaking out. I'm seeing those the fembots from Austin Powers, you know, when they feel like they have control or whatever of the situation, and then all of a sudden they don't work anymore, right? Austin Powers just knows how to attack the situation. Are well-rehearsed, charming, like I can start up a conversation with anybody, or, you know, I'm very manipulative. I can make anybody think whatever I want. They're shorting out. They're freaking out. They can't understand why things are different this time. They're like, is this emotional? Is this, do I have feelings? Why do I like this person? That's strange. I don't want to do that. So we have this Knight of Cups, or the Sea Tom. And I love this card so much. Look how cute he is. But it's in the reverse. So it's like, what I'm seeing is somebody like doodling, you know, like they're just sitting here passing the time. You know, thinking about how, what it would be like to kiss you, what it would be like to, like, you know, grow old with you. And then they catch themselves right in the middle of their doodling, and they're like, what am I doing? What have I become? Oh no, it's happened. I thought I could get out before anything got serious, but now I'm like, I'm looking at my phone and hoping that it's them. When I wake up in the morning, I want to say good morning. This is so bad. They're terrified. They've admitted to themselves, or there is a realization. It shocks them, but it's, I guess it's my turn now. Like, I've always laughed when other people fall in love, think that they're silly for doing that. And yet here I am, and apparently I've fallen in love. Hello, Kumar. Hello, Pena. Hello, Phoenix Rose. What's up? Hello, Pharaoh. How's your weekend? Hello, Jason. Thank you, Carla. All right. So I guess they weren't able to time things appropriately. I guess they didn't expect to meet somebody like you. Some of you may not be the object of affection. Some of you may be an ex, and you're hearing about this person having their heart broken after they broke your heart. Otherwise, you this heartbreaker. Nine of Cups. Strength in the reverse. And the cat. Stop it. The cat, by the way, in this deck is the Fool, which is the very first card in the deck. Talks about new beginnings. Oh, this person's never been in love like this before. Maybe never even been in love at all. And they're like so messed up right now. They're like, do I need to go to the doctor? What's going on with me? Why can't I sleep? Why don't I want to eat food unless I hear your voice? What's happening to me? This is a new feeling for them. They don't like it. They feel itchy. Why do I love somebody? Ew. Make it stop. You're good. How's it going? Can't hear it. Hello, Jayla. Welcome back. Okay. I tried to put that back in the deck, and the universe was like, "Oh no, you don't." Sea King, which is the King of Cups, but he's in the reverse, which means he's probably mad. I say he because we're talking about a king, but let's be clear, this does not have to be a man. However, the reading applies to your situation. But I will tell you this. This is somebody who is moody and irritable and angry at themselves, which is probably one of the worst things, right? Because they feel like they could have been smarter about this. Like, why did I have to go and hang out with that person? I knew they were awesome. I should have known I would fall in love with them. Hanging out with them for 28 days straight, that was stupid. Felt like I could just walk away at any time. I'm not addicted to them. Of course I'm not. Like, they're having like an angry conversation with themselves in the mirror. Like, what were you thinking? Obviously you would fall in love with somebody like that. Hello, See the Gray. Yes, Pat Bentar. Hello, pal. How are you doing? Hello, John. What's up? So we've got the 5 of Sea, or the 5 of Cups, and the Fire Tom, or the Knight of Wands. I thought I was just here for a little nookie. I did it all for the nookie. Fire being passion, right? So water is emotion. They were over here thinking they could stay dry. But they got thrown into the ocean of emotion. It's so cheesy. I love it. They really thought they knew how to avoid falling in love. They really felt like they had that heart of theirs locked away. It was like in an ice chest, buried 6 feet under, chain around it, and no marker. No one could find it. And yet you're over here with, like, I don't know, what are those little like gold hunter thingies? Metal detectors. You have a metal detector out here and you're like, beep, beep, beep. Oh, oh, I found your heart. You're in trouble now. This is What's the News. We'll see if the player card comes out. Technically it says playa on it, but it irritates me because I look at it and because I speak Spanish, I say playa. They're literally on the beach too, so they're not helping themselves. Hello, Love and Light, how you doing? Hello, Ellie? Hello, Empress, what's up? Sounds like we would get along. Oh, cuffing season. Single and ready to mingle. I mean, if we're talking about where I'm at, I don't know if it's cuffing season. I think it's more like bathing suit, swimsuit season, and single season. This is like, oh no, I don't want to end up in a relationship at the very start of sundress season. I can't do that to myself. But after doing some reflection, I've realized that I might have actually fallen in love with that person. Oh no. Hello. I don't know if I'm gonna say it right. Is it Joy? Is it Joie? You tell me. I'm probably saying it wrong. I'm sorry. Okay, this is really amusing to me and I'm trying to figure out the right way to say it. Okay, who was it that sang, don't judge me, but it is like Saturday night, okay, or whatever. Who was it that sang 1 Minute Man? Is it Missy Elliott? You're like, Carmen, where are we going with this? Why are we talking about 1 Minute Man? Because we got liftoff, okay? I'm trying to find the right way to say what message is coming through. We have somebody whose performance in the bedroom is impacted in a way that they would describe as negative because they are so in their head about about falling in love with someone. Now, that could be that they're actually getting it on with you and you're like, "Hey, we cool? What's up?" Or somebody else. But they're like, it's a struggle to get into the right frame of mind, okay? Because what used to be their preferred method of showing intimacy, physical, is now coming through as a little bit like shallow or not like good enough. Like they feel like they need to talk about emotions, and this person, it's like they recoil at the thought, like, oh, emotions. Like it's lutefisk, you know? Don't you tell me you don't know what lutefisk is. What's up, Rachel? How we doing? Oh, I'm glad to hear that. We have the frenemy card. Okay. So I have hidden intentions. I was telling you initially I wanted a serious relationship, but the reality is I was just looking for physical intimacy, you know, a month-long thing or whatever, and then I move along. But as I was, you know, pursuing that, then oops, I go in and I catch feelings for this person because they end up being really great. But those hidden intentions, they don't like exist in a vacuum. They were probably texted about. There might have been, you know, some ridiculous bet, or they might have, you know, already started talking to someone new. Because they didn't approach this friendship, relationship, situationship right from the beginning. It's like we're in some stupid sitcom where, oh, you lied to that person at the beginning of the movie. We know it's going to come back and haunt you. You're going to get in trouble because you didn't tell them the truth first, because they're tiptoeing around. They don't want to be honest about something. Oh, good. Long haul, in it to win it, long-term intentions, invested. Squad, reconciliation, soul tribe, close friends. There's a close friend of the King of Cups in the reverse who says, hey, why are you acting so weird? Hey, why have things changed? Why are you acting like a little... We're out here having a good time and you're like a Debbie Downer. What's going on? Why can't you party? Why don't you want to flirt with some rando? Weren't you like, you know, flirting? Why do you have RBF right now? Oh, is it because you fell in love? Aww, the player went and fell in love. Is that why you don't want to get laid tonight? We've got some immature and yet kind of spot on mocking happening by a close friend. Basically saying it kind of seems like maybe you don't want to be doing what we're doing right now because you actually miss somebody, but you don't want to admit it to yourself. Why don't you just admit it already? I'll pay you $5 if you admit to yourself that you actually fell in love with that person. Aw. You'll figure it out, Gnostic. No one's perfect. How you doing, April? So we've got happiness. Dang it, why'd you have to go and be such a cool person? Why'd you have to, like, make me happy and stuff? Ah, so rude. But because of how their actions have changed, or because, I don't know, maybe they're smiling at your text messages, or they're not interested in making out with randos, a friend, a third party here is like, I think I see what happened here. You missed the person you were hanging out with last week. Hello, Jorge. Hello, Jason. Hello, Helen. How are we doing? That's true. So we've got receipts and come together, reconciliation, spiritual union, insatiable, unquenchable, and wanting more. Yeah, I can tell what's going on with you. I know you're like still kind of secretive, but you know, we've been friends for a while and I can tell your heart's not in it and it's because you missed that person you were talking about last week. So why don't you go see that person? Why are you like avoiding them? Is it because you don't want to admit you fell in love? They're giving him such a hard time. It's kind of funny though. I'm here for it. I'm glad to hear it, Helen. So we've got irreconcilable differences. So you ghosted or walked away from someone you really wanted because you're afraid of being in love. And now you're pretending to be interested in other people so that you can try to go back to how things were before you fell in love with this person that you can't forget. They're just 100% getting called out by this friend. Maybe it's a family member for some of you. But they're getting a little talking to. Like, why don't you just go talk to that person you miss? Why are you, like, too cool? Are you scared you're going to get rejected? You're never going to know how it would go if you just ignore it. This is the Tarot of the Cat People. Ten of Cups in the reverse. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Six of Cups in the reverse. So you can't go back to the old way. You can't be the way you were before, but you also don't feel like you're ready to be in a relationship. This is like, you know, too mature to hang out with those kids, but I'm not cool enough or mature enough to hang out with those kids. So like, what am I going to do? Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So there's this new flirtation. It's like I'm trying to distract myself from thinking about the fact that I love you, so I'm going to go out on some dates. I'm going to hate every moment of it and maybe even like walk out on one or two of them, but I'm trying to bring back that old energy of like, I don't care, I'm not missing you, I'm not thinking about you, I'm not wondering about whether or not you miss me. They are. And I feel like at a certain point, those words that their friend threw at them, you know, like, oh, I think you caught feelings, they start kind of like echoing for, what are we calling you? Should we call them the Seven of Swords? Because they lied? Oh, the King of Cups, that's right. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Maybe I need to stop trying to offer something romantic to others when in reality, the only person that I want is the person I walked away from. This Queen of Wands. Fell in love with this Queen of Wands. So why am I offering my time and energy to everybody but them? I'm just going to go back to this person because I miss them. And this is something they've never done before. Good luck with that. I'm going to call you KU because I don't know how to say that. Hey, Slidem, what's up? Happy Saturday. Hello, Melissa. How we doing? So I'm going to go and try to find out what's up with this Queen of Wands. I try to forget about them, but the reality is I can't forget them. That's like the person I want to be with. And every time I try to choose someone else or try to pretend like they're not, you know, the person who makes my heart go the thump, then I might actually end up losing this person. So it's probably time for me to admit how I really feel and stop hiding those emotions, even if it seems like terrifying to confess that I fell in love. I didn't intend to, but I did. Nine of Cups and the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is this truth coming in rather quickly. I don't think the Queen of Wands is expecting this. I think the Queen of Wands is like, it is what it is. I try to get to know you. If that's not what you want, then okay, I guess that's how we have to do things. Hello, Clifford. How are you doing? So we've got the Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, Ten of Wands. So I've cleared the roster. I've admitted to myself I've fallen in love with you. My friend called me out on it. It's true. Now all that's left for me to do is to admit that what I really want is to have you back. What I really want is to make a better effort and show you how important you really are to me. You know? Actually, like, take you out, actually make you, you know, a regular fixture of my life, introduce you to friends, the family, whatever. Because I didn't do that before. I never did that with anyone before. But I've never met somebody like you before. So I have to create like a whole new playbook. I have to take a different approach to love than what I did before. 2 sevens, by the way, or so that could be important. But this makes me feel like it's someone who feels like it's the right time. I tried to avoid it. I didn't want to get caught up. I didn't want to fall in love, but I did. Oops, that's just how it goes sometimes. Hello, Minnie. How you doing? What else do we have? Yes, thank you for the likes and the subscribes. We've got the man holding a heart. Every once in a while, I hear, I think it was Jennifer Lawrence, who walked up to a podium at some sort of awards show and was like, what do I do with my hands? This is somebody who's like, I've never held a heart before. I don't know, what do I do? How do I protect it? Like, look, you guys, I'm just going to tell you, I am not an expert with babies. I don't have a kid. I don't like babysit anymore. I did when I was younger. But I have said some really dumb things about raising children because I do not have experience, right? If you had a baby and you were trying to hand it over to me, I would be like, I don't know, man. I might drop it. I get really uncomfortable. That's just who I am, okay? I have anxiety. This is somebody who you're like holding your heart and you're handing it to them like, yeah, okay, let's see where this goes. And they're like, oh, God, what if I drop it? What do I do? Why is it drooling? Oh, thank you, Constantine. That's so kind of you. I appreciate you. You let me know if you want me to pull some cards for you. Thank you, Helen. I'm super Pisces. Just kind of like live in my own world sometimes, but it's fun. Woman holding a coin and the storm warning. So whoever has captured this King of Cups heart, who was previously quite non-committal, it's somebody who gives off like relationship or like golden retriever energy, but they don't ask, they don't chase, they don't try to convince people. Because they know when you show that energy, if you are actually interested in being in a happy relationship and you see that and then it's no longer in your life, then you have to deal with the fallout. Then you have to be like, oh, I miss that person. I had like a taste of what it would be like to be with that person. I was happier, I was laughing, or, you know, things were exciting, whatever. And now I miss them. So now the King of Cups has decided, I got to admit, what I really want is to know if this person loves me too. I walked away before because I was scared, but the reality is, oh, I can't walk away. Why can't I quit you? Is that how they said it? I think that's how they said it. Oops, this one. Hello, Kumar. I don't know how to say the first part. How are we doing today? All right, y'all. I am tired. Constantine, if you want me to pull some cards for you the next time I see you, you let me know. I'm happy to do that. Otherwise, thank you for the tip. I appreciate it. If you have liked, I appreciate you also. If you have subscribed, also appreciate you. If you checked out my candles on Etsy, I love you even more. All right, guys. I will see you on the next reading. Toodles.